Langsburg High School, the most normal school you can get. A boring, normal farming town in middle of nowhere, USA. We've got the video team, class clowns, marching band, drama club, and somehow all those clubs played a part in the prank that went way too far. The prank that led to a suspension that seems less than fair. 1 week ago, something rather disturbing was discovered.
What the?
Let's back up. Have you seen some reports on the news resembling something like this lately?
A government watchdog is expressing concern over the dangerous misuse of laundry detergent. In this latest social media fad, teenagers are putting detergent pods in their mouths and posting the videos online.
Right.
It's the latest head-scratching social media craze. Teens intentionally ingesting highly toxic Tide laundry pods and posting the videos to YouTube, challenging others to do the same.
Harris, it's called the Tide Pod Challenge. Hard to believe that we're even watching videos like this. As ABC Action News reporter Ashley Yor explains, this joke has very serious health consequences.
All right, back to what happened last week.
What the?
The Greg that the screens are referring to is Greg Olmstead, a YouTuber who, a week before the screens were hijacked, created a highly requested video, the Tide Pods Challenge. You can guess how that ended. Now, a week after the video was posted, last Friday, the internet was hacked, so all you can see is this.
You know what? I walked in here and I was expecting a really nice day, and I look around and I see this. And obviously this is incredibly inappropriate. Somebody died. And this is how we respond to it. It's just unbelievable that somebody would think this is even funny at all.
The question is, who did it? Who would hack the school internet and plaster such a terrible joke about the death of a student? The school already made up their mind. Meet Calvin Kunter.
I was suspended because I thought I hacked the school or whatever.
Did you?
No. Everyone thought I did, but I didn't. Greg died and that's serious. It's not a joke. Plus I was...
What?
nothing.
He was right. Everyone did think it was him.
Of course it was Kelvin. What an idiot.
Obviously it was Kelvin. No one else does things like that. Of course it was Kelvin. Who else could do something that dumb? Of course it was Kelvin. Nobody else would do that.
And because of that, Calvin was suspended. You may think that's not quite enough evidence, and you're right. The school had one more piece of very valuable evidence against Calvin's case.
We were the last ones in there, well, except Calvin, because he insisted that it was no problem for him to be in there alone, and it was like he was kind of rushing us to leave.
I'm Ava Brewer, and my best friend Emily and I are not convinced that Calvin is guilty of hijacking the school internet with a Tide Pods meme, but we're going to figure out who is. Emily and I knew that we could limit our search to the video team because they were the only students with direct access to the web system here at Langsburg High School, which is located in the video room. We also knew that the hack must have happened between the time of the video room emptying out at the end of the day and 5 o'clock, the time the school locked down for the weekend. There are cameras at every entrance, so no one could have snuck in over the weekend. The video team consists of 9 members: Calvin, Savannah, Kindy, Brady, Jesse, Ariel, of course Emily and I, and technically Mr. Garrett. Greg would also be included on this list if not for his demise. First up, Calvin. Calvin's motive has already been stated. Everyone knows he disliked Greg, plus he really likes memes according to his peers.
Sure, Greg and I had our disagreements, but I wouldn't do something like that. That's way too far.
Next up are Savannah and Kindy.
After finishing up our project, we left for the mall and we were there about until around 5:30.
We questioned how legit their alibi was until they gave us proof, a peer that saw them at the mall.
Yeah, I work at Schiller's Books in the mall. Savannah and Kindy came in about 4:30 and asked me to hold a book for them, and I did. And then they came back at 5:30 maybe, and picked up the book. That was the last I saw them.
Kindy and Savannah would not have time to go back to the school, hijack the system, and then go back to the mall between 4:30 and 5:30. So their alibi is rock solid. Plus, there's no motive that we know of. Brady and Jesse can be counted out of our investigation because Jesse has been home with the flu all week and Brady has been in New Zealand. But we will be coming back to them because they're Greg's friends. So next up is Ariel.
I'm surprised you're interviewing me.
Why?
Because I'm not on the video team anymore.
Just a few days before Greg ate the Tide Pods, we were having a video meeting. Greg was there, obviously, and Calvin and you two. We were having it because we kind of caught Ariel stealing some stuff from the video room. Well, Greg caught her. And it wasn't the first time we had caught her stealing something. She took something to California and left it there even though I told her not to. So at the meeting, we decided to remove her from the team.
This interview gave us Ariel's motive for hacking the system with a joke about Greg's death. After getting kicked off the team, she wanted to get back at Greg, since as the president, it was his decision.
What was I doing after school last Friday? I was in the library until about 4:30.
Then where did you go?
What?
Where did you go after you left the library at 4:30?
That's none of your business. Get that out of my face.
Next we have Mr. Garrett, the video teacher.
I don't teach a 6th hour, so I typically kind of just stay there and finish up some grading, and then I kind of leave before the school day's even over. That's what I did last Friday, so once I got home, I was in for the night.
We have no known motive for Mr. Garrett. I think we're safe to put him on the back burner for now. So we don't have a solid alibi for Ariel or Calvin. Ariel tells us that she was in the library until 4:30, but we don't know where she was after that. And Calvin won't tell us where he was either, even though Savannah and Kindy said he was the last one in the video room. I think our next move is going to be to talk to Ariel's boyfriend and see what he tells us.
No, I didn't do it. They're just accusing me and stuff. And this suspension's going on my permanent record. You don't care about me, you just care about your boyfriend and you don't want him finding out that